and all the nations together. If you don't want war, killing, most crimes, you have to redesign the way society works. You have to declare all the Earth's resources as the common heritage of all the world's people. Then we have to remove the money system, which is basically corrupt. After that, we have to gradually outgrow the need for all the artificial boundaries that separate people. So we have one world working cooperatively toward preserving the environment and all life as we know it.
And what is the most single important aspect of this project?
A resource-based economy, to declare all the resources the common heritage of all the world's people.
Can you explain the distinction between a money-based economy and a resource-based economy?
Well, a money-based economy produces incentive, but it also produces incentive for corruption, payoffs, paying off senators, various corporations buying senators.
Okay, that is a little bit about the Venus Project, and the reason why I showed that clip before I began to talk about it was that there's this idea out there called the Venus Project by the guy that they were interviewing, Jacques Fresco, and he has some really great ideas. But there are some problems that I wish I could interview him and ask him some questions about. How would you go from a money-based system to no money at all? Now, I think this would be a wonderful idea if, and only if, we set this up in the beginning of time, before there was currency, before there was money. Second, I think it would be a great idea if society completely collapsed and we needed to put something back into place. No one had money. Okay, so the only ways it would work is either on a small scale to where people could fund the project themselves, but you'd still need money to set it up, or on a global scale. Everyone would have to agree with this. This is the reason why I don't think it would work 100%. I love the idea. I think it's great. But I don't think people are there. They wouldn't understand this. I don't think people are evolved enough to understand this. I had a dream many, many years ago, maybe 10 years ago. I was in a city with 2 malls, basically about to close down, very abandoned. Businesses closed down, abandoned. Houses closed down, foreclosed. And it struck me as I was driving down the street that was my dream. You know, I had this dream before it happened. When I was 12 years old, I remember telling my mother that this society that we have set up now is not sustainable for everyone. The poor will suffer. And yes, I'm right. But we need to think of a new system, a different way. But we don't have to get rid of money. At least not yet. We're not ready for that step. My idea is basically this. I have an idea, and in part 2 I'm going to share my ideas as you look at these beautiful pictures from the Venus Project website. I will share with you those ideas and why I think my ideas would work over a resource-based economy. I think that my step and my solution would be sort of an intermediate process to a world without money. But I don't think that's going to happen in a long time. And only after the collapse of society on a whole, on a global scale. Because I think people will suffer very badly if suddenly we had to cut ourselves off from the rest of the world because we can't trade with them because we don't have money, because the rest of the world isn't just going to pick up this idea with us. They're not just going to say, okay, sure, let's do this idea right now. You'd have to have everybody to agree, and we can't all think the same. You know, I like differences. And that's why I think a different system should be in place. I'll explain about our current system, why I think we have some good things we can work with, and what needs to go in my next video.